She is dead, and nobody who is even remotely police enjoys privacy. We are the great invaders of same. The chronic brutalization consequent upon this is among the worst handicaps inherent in this trade. A kind of moral silicosis gains a progressive footing in our lungs. And this concludes another chapter of... oh no. Something I probably got from a library book sale, or my parents did. Maybe we'll continue that next week. Welcome to another FMV February stream here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. I hope everybody is doing well. I am fighting off a slight cold. Or something. Didn't really feel sick, but enough that I wear a mask around the house and my roommates shout at me if I come within the same room as them. But other than that, it's been not a terrible week. Well, stressful, but that will ease up soon, I suppose. A real one? A real what, Aldebra and Adele? Now you know I'm tired. I'm already forgetting what I said 30 seconds ago. That's okay. I say a lot of things on stream. Oh, no. Thank you. It's just something small, I think. A good night's sleep should help. Well, I think he's supposed to be a penguin. I don't know. Did I ever actually beat any of those games? I might have beat the NES one once. And I saw the TV show a couple times. But how are you doing tonight? And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Sunday, we started Goosebumps Escape from Horrorland, and it was incredible fun. Like, seriously, they should re-release that on GOG or something. And what did we do on Saturday? We played... oh, right, we played Midnight Raiders. Now there's a fun FMV game for you. Also grinded meat. And before that, we finally finished Nancy Drew and the Scourge of the Colored Vegetables and the Marbles of the Elements. Or something. I don't know. Dead Horses. Not to beat that one. Anyway, so now we're starting a new game, and knowing my tastes, a new horror game. I was driving myself crazy trying to decide which FMV game should I start. I don't want to use up all the good ones. So I need to save the good ones for years, many years, and I'll play the less good ones that might still be interesting. Here's some Hungarian one from 2006. It got some good reviews. Ooh, here's one from 1995 that didn't get good reviews, but can easily be downloaded and played. Maybe I should do that. And then I'm like, I've been wanting to try this FMV horror game called D since... actually, I don't know when I first read about it. Probably in the early 2000s. And I was like, yeah, one of these days I'm going to get a nice big box copy of that. They're probably going for $50 now. But then it came out on Steam and it was like $1 in some Halloween sale a couple of years ago. And I'm like, well, just because I buy a digital copy doesn't mean I can't buy a big box copy once I get rich. And yeah, I'm like, this is supposed to be a good game, interesting, dark and disturbing. And I've been wanting to play it for years, so let's try it out for FMV February. And it should take a couple of streams to beat, hopefully. I mean, I certainly don't think I'll beat it in one stream. And actually, the game has a real-time clock, and you only get a limited amount of time. I'm sorry your vacation ended today, Aldebra and Adele, but hopefully you do get some sleep after, and sleep off or jet lag or whatever you have from traveling before work. But D seems like an interesting game. It's computer-generated FMV, and I've read this online. I haven't, called the developer to confirm it, but it was so violent and disturbing that the developer knew it would never be, it wouldn't get past the censors. So he submitted a cut or censored copy or a copy with some content cut to the publisher, or the whoever made the decisions for the publisher, and they said, okay, we can allow this. But then he didn't finish the game on time, knowing that as punishment for not finishing the game on time, he would have to personally deliver the disc to the publisher. And on the way to the publisher, he switched the censored copy of the game with an uncensored one, which then got manufactured. Delightfully devious. I approve. Don't know that parents of the time approved, but they were too busy squalling about Night Trap. Still, probably. Wonder if parents are still upset about Night Trap. I should wander down to the local elementary school with a nice copy of Night Trap, the old version, not the limited run games release, and ask some of the parents, hey, are you worried about this? Does this keep you up at night? And just see what they say. But I'm okay, Zatar. I have a slight cold or something I'm fighting off, but nothing terrible. One of those things where I don't feel sick, just slightly congested and slightly sore throat. More of an annoyance, really. So I wear a mask at work and around the house. Yeah, exactly. In the retirement homes, probably the people in their 60s and 70s, are going, that Night Trap is what ruined my little Harry's life. Now he's 50 years old, and you know what he does for a living? What does he do for it? He catches catfish by sticking his hands in the holes in the riverbank and hoping that it's not a snake. I don't know why that popped into my head, but if you can make a living mudholing catfish, you must be doing it pretty well. So maybe I should play Night Trap. See if I can get a lucrative career in seafood collection. God, is this going to be one of those nights where I go completely off the deep end and just won't shut up? I sometimes do that when I'm tired. Life in Louisiana in general. Yeah, I mean, it's harder to do that in Southern California, considering there aren't that many rivers. There's one not that far from where I went to college. Maybe I should go down there and see if I could get catfish. I like fried catfish. And, wouldn't be able to get as much catfish if it hadn't been for Night Trap, in some twisted logic that makes no sense. Let's start D, shall we? And see what this horror game is all about. Announcements. I will get the rest of the games that people won in my birthday stream in the mail soon. Certain people need to contact me in some medium so I can get their addresses. And the community challenge is still going on. So if you guys want to make me eat canned silkworm, then, well, you know what to do. And the big announcement is Sweet Magnolias Season 4 releases tomorrow. So if you like Hallmark-esque feel-good romantic dramas about female friendship and families and small towns in the South, or even if you don't, you should binge the entire series and then watch Season 4. And, yeah, it's good for your soul. Yeah, I think those are all the announcements. Did I say I was going to get add new emotes or custom cheers soon? I say a lot of things. And how are you, Captain Thaco? It's one of those obnoxious games that releases there. It opens in full screen unless you... Okay, seriously. mass murder has taken place in a hospital some distance away from downtown Los Angeles. So this narrows the time of the psychodrama. The criminal is one Richter Harris. He is one of America's best-known doctors, a quiet and studious man who is the director of the hospital, suddenly transformed into a mass murderer. Richter has seized a large number of hostages and barricaded himself in the hospital where the police cannot reach him. His daughter Laura hears the news. At school in San Francisco, immediately she drives to Los Angeles to find out what it is that has made her father a murderer. Reaching the scene of the tragedy, she prepares to enter the hospital and finds herself in Dragon's Lair. Right. Like builders from Indiana Jones, exactly. Well, at least she remembered to put the club on her wheel before she left her car. Oh, Steam doesn't let you sort your wish list items the way it used to, Zatara. And hey, Captain Thaco, I can't remember if I said hi. Yeah, this looks really interesting. The 90s was indeed a wild time. Oh, 93. It's even earlier than I realized. Was that just like a couple of years after Seventh Guest and Mist? Or was that also? I think this was first on this 3DO, so maybe that was when the 3DO version came out. Shadowy. Hey, Wirebrain, how are you? The D, yes indeed. Some of you may be too young to remember, but back in the 90s, everything had scan lines. I was Mist around the same time. Seventh Guest was 92 or 93, and then Mist was like around 95 too. Well, they classify it as an FMV game, I guess because it's computer-generated FMV, but I know we usually think of FMV as live action. God, such fluid animation, though. It looks amazing for 95. Does that say no? Oh, no food or beverages. Ugh. What is that? Gelatinous floating thing. Oh, you'd heard of D back then, Zatara. And no, Wirebrain, I've never played it. I've been meaning to for a good 20 years. Where are we? Yeah, like any cutscene heavy game now. Yeah, no, it does look weird. I guess according to the manual, excuse me, it's keyboard controlled. Yeah, don't touch the weird floating gelatinous portal, Laura. Yeah, I read it was timed. Cute quick time events. Wow. I appreciate that when games are weird and keep you guessing. Is this a terrain? The water turned dark, but did something appear in it? Huh, I thought maybe it was another portal. Yeah, one criticism I've read of this game is that you can't look at that. The speed is a bit slow. E.g. Yeah, Seventh Guest was really trotting along there. Yeah, I thought I could look at the picture. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. The water turned into blood. Oh, Laura stars in all of his titles. I didn't know that. Neat. Take a shot every time this game throws a curveball. We'd be drunk very quickly. So Enemy Zero and D2 have Laura as well. I think D2 is unfortunately Dreamcast exclusive, but Enemy Zero got a PC port. I think I had a chance to buy it at an SPCA rummage sale and I didn't. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a different character but the same digital actress. What a neat idea. I've heard of it. What I've heard, that's the one that has an invisible monster, like the Penumbra tech demo we played a while back. So this door is locked. Yeah, we have an inventory. What's that? Is that like a powder compact? I don't know, it looked like rows of clocks or something. Fireplace is off limits, I take it. Yeah, the controls are pretty simple. Like I for inventory, space to interact, and the arrows to move. A terribly weak pistol you have to charge, and a pinging system that helps you find out where the invisible monsters are. And I do like some, sci-fi horror set in space. That can be quite good. Decrypt and Event Horizon come to mind. that a barrel of wine? Hey, this game has no function, no save function. If you die, you die. So we can't really do anything with the wine at this point. Once we get a tap. That looks like a wall of spikes, which we saw in the intro, doesn't it? Hey, Stock Forwarder, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Playing Carol Reed games has made me think I should turn every direction, every place I stand. Let's not go closer to that mirror. Just so D2 isn't connected to this one. It's more survival game. That's with the Thing. I still haven't played the Thing. That's good. The Dreamcast version is easy to emulate. No. Looks like there's a way to get another quarter past the wall of spikes. Yeah. No, Wirebrain. No chance to back up. Oh, we're alive. It stopped. Let's not try that again right now. What do you say, chat? But we'll continue Goosebumps Escape from Horrorland on Sunday, and I don't know if we'll finish it. I don't know how long it is. I guess it'll take 3 streams. Okay, Dreamcast is perfect. And it hurts because my brother-in-law had been thinking of getting my little sister a Sega Saturn game, but she doesn't have a Saturn, so I was reading up a little on emulation for the Saturn. It's nice that so many systems can be emulated now. Not everything necessarily. Wait, so which way is the stairs? I think that's the stairs down. Just try all the doors. And one of the doors instantly kills you. Nah, just kidding. But maybe actually. Dead people here as well as in the hospital. There's camera angles. We're in no mood to search the corpses. Odin 2, or Udin 2? Is that some kind of a computer? I don't know. I think it's like Udin in Norse mythology, but I've heard people pronounce it Odin more often. I don't know. Painting or a statue? I mean, I don't know if she wants to find Dad, if he did kill all those people. I mean, what are her options here? go back through the gelatinous portal? I don't see it. Is there something in the fireplace? A key. You guys make out the symbol on it, chat? Maybe. No way to examine. Yeah, we'll have to find our jello elsewhere. I was gonna try and look in that urn, but Plotovision says no. Gotcha. It's a computer board. It's like an Android phone. Oh, you can hook up an HDMI monitor and a controller, and so basically use it to play games and emulate stuff. Cool, kind of like I've heard people using the Raspberry Pi for emulation. Damn it, now I want actual Raspberry Pi. But I remember reading a book of Norse mythology, and in the pronunciation guide they said it was pronounced Udin, but oh, wait, was that what we saw in our compact? It was so scanliney. Yeah. You can't be that startled by that this time. Leave the damn thing open, Laura. You're killing me here. See if you guys can make out if it's a certain drawer. Oops. Well, I guess we'll have to go powder our nose in front of the downstairs mirror and hope that nothing reaches out and grabs us by the nose. I'm assuming there's a useful item in one drawer and a monster in another. Wonder if you can only use the compact 3 times, like the Condor when we played Mindshadow. Getting up to like Switch and even 3DO and CDI. Wow, the controller's built in. Gotcha. Oh, with the standard kind of buttons. Sounds pretty amazing. Okay. Oh well, chat. We just burned through our hint system. But I guess it cracks each time, so first hint is always the most useful. Clearest, anyway. Watch them all be emptied. This is just a way to waste our time. Open them a certain order. I wonder. Oh, that's always the last one. Is that a map? Sheet music? A travel brochure? Richter's Manifesto? Is that him? Oh, I guess that's the clock ticking. whatever that... Maybe it is sheet music. I can't tell if there's something faint on it, or... Maybe that's just the texture of the paper. Ooh, let's go dip it in the basin of blood. Why, yes, I do have a twisted mind. Thank you for noticing. So it can be a handheld and attached to a TV. Like some of those old plug-and-play devices. Okay, the paper does look blank. Yeah, we probably gotta do something. Wait, are there 3 doors or just 2? Okay. Oh, that's a 4th wall, so yeah, just 2 doors. Oh, so it has really good visuals too, huh? Wow, Laura, what kind of shoes are you wearing? That makes sense with HDMI, and a lot of those plug and plays were just like coaxial, or the 3 cables, RCA. Oh yeah, I guess as good the graphics can possibly use for the systems you're emulating. It is neat when I play Sega Genesis games on the big TV. Oh really? No stereo? Huh. Sound interesting. Now, if they added, a headphone jack or something, that probably would increase the price. Oh wait, we are supposed to put it in the bloody basin. Yay, me and my chaotic impulses. 4 becomes 2? I wonder if I should write that down. Oh, those old plug and play were mono. Gotcha. I only had a couple of those. It makes sense that Odin 2 would have, stereo sound.
Laura. 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 This is your father. Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura, go back. Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura, I'm...
Was it really there? I suspect we'll get a game over if we try and go back. But... yeah, about me not crossing over to this world. Shutting the stable door there, Dad. I haven't played Zork Grand Inquisitor. Or that might be the one that I played with a friend one day on his Mac back in like... Who's this guy alive? Is he chained up? Oh, no, he doesn't look too alive to me. Oh, 98-ish? I think it was one of those FMV Zork games. Might have been Grand Inquisitor. It had like the 6 gods of emotion, and at one point you had to take a certain track, and if you took the wrong one, you ended up in the fire. Yeah. Oh, that was the last one. Yeah. Other than that, I never really played any of the Zork games. From the text-based ones to the FMV ones. Something next to him, but it wouldn't really let me look at it, would it? Oh, maybe that is just a manacle. Is that a bed? Oh, wait. It's on a 3, you think? This is what it's saying, 4 and 2, maybe? One. No. So it goes back 5, the second one. Or some of these numbers are harder to read than others. Can you make out what that is, chat? Wait. It says it 890. Let me see. They went back 2 that time. Okay, maybe if it's... does it always go back to whatever that thing is? Is that supposed to be 0? Yeah, if I zoom in anymore, it's not going to help. Is that a 5? Does the number on the first one determine how many numbers back the other one goes? Okay. Okay. Ah. There, I think I got it now. So that's 4. Means we gotta try and stop it at 6. Wait. Or no, wait, if we go the other way, we gotta stop it at 8, right? Well, I guess that wasn't the solution to this puzzle. But I should write it down, whatever it was. Or it will be the solution to something, mark my words. I know, life, the universe, and everything, and it wasn't even the answer. The mice are furious. It did kind of look like an arrow in the bloody basin. 4 turns into 2, but I don't know. We'll put a pin in that. Just want to make sure there's no hints. Somebody didn't scratch anything in the wall when they died. I can't tell if he ripped off his hand or if it's stuck in the wall, like past partway through the wall now, or what. Wait, the manacle's open. I don't know that we can have there's any takeaway here other than gruesome visuals. Should we try to go through the big door? Like, now that we know what we're doing. Is that pulsing? It's a beetle. Going insane. How are you, Big Fatty? You guys, please go check out Big Fatty Plus. So I think, was her necklace supposed to be like the beetle? And I couldn't tell what she was eating, but she was... I think she was wearing a different sweater as well as the necklace. I'm sure it's not supposed to make sense yet. See if we get eaten by a giant worm. So have you played it all the way through before, BFP? Cool. You have beat it, nice. Looks like it'll be one of those games that takes a little while to figure out. Question is, can we make it past the spikes this time, or will it off us again? Take one more look at that barrel. Yep, that's a barrel. If the wine is sour, pour it out. Laura's like, no. Oh, geez, if I wanted to play games with obstinate player characters, I would play Pac-Man 2 on the Sega Genesis again. And you'll notice that I'm not. Yeah, what is it you've been playing most recently, Big Fatty? I mean, that's definitely a 4 and a 2, right? I know my Roman numerals. I mean, unless it's upside down and it's supposed to be... No, look at the V, that's silly. Yep, no. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Hey, now there's the drawers, which is where we found the paper. And maybe it's worth looking at those again. And hey, at least now we know how the scrolling number puzzle works. We just don't know the number. Yeah, look at her coat. That's very definitely different from what she was wearing in the flashback, the memory, the vision. We're not quite sure what that was. Is that a knight in that picture? I can't really tell. perhaps? Hey, Freemy. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? The thing with us not being able to move more freely, you can't look at some of the pictures, which I'd kind of like to. Could get a glass from the table, I suppose. Hey, Moosey Fate, welcome in. Yes, very echoey footsteps. The acoustics in this place. You guys, please go check out Moosey Fate. What have you been playing most recently? Ah, hangry. Which reminds me, I went to an arcade and they had like a giant, like, industrial size hungry hippos, but it was broken. And as you oh gotcha, it's been a week. Oh, we kept the key. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay. I don't know, I might leave that on there, Laura. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll need it again. Hopefully this is not one of those early 90s horror games where your inventory gets very, very full, looking at you alone in the dark. Oh no, the flu. Oh, sorry, Freebie. Hope you fully fully better soon. Oh wow, nice, a giant chessboard in your yard. With the pieces so big you have to like physically walk to move them. Nice. It's like, what game did we receive that something like that in chat? Was it? It's either the Sandman or the Boogeyman. I think it was one of those Yuri games. I think I saw Batman the Animated Series episode of something like that too. He's not even a big chess player. Well, I mean, now he's built that, he's not a little chess player. 78. Right. Exactly. Yeah, there's some good audio samples in here, Freemy. Okay. So now maybe we have to go back to the scrolling numbers. Those things are, you're probably supposed to learn these things for subsequent playthroughs. Oh, fucking hell. Saw a work email as I was switching back to take notes, and it's like, Jesus, what it? I can't even talk about it. Ugh. Utter insanity. It's like, if I have to do to the email, it's like If I have to do everything, then... God, means I have to find more stuff for the interns to do that... I can't even sometimes. 78. Nah, just silly work nonsense. I'll deal with it. I deal with everything. Thanks. Go through the door, Laura. But you can't just press multiple keys and have her walk to where they would end up, and then you can, switch to another program and write notes for a couple minutes. Did it lock behind us? No. I appreciate that. Yeah, see one messed up corpse, you've seen them all. $78 is going to be tough to enter. I'm sure we can do it. It's still at 42, still right where we left it. So what? The second one will have to end at 1? Yep. Oh, what a waste of time. Oh. Oh, now that was lucky. Oh, wow. His hand really was passing through the wall. Well, we know what type of records the person who built this place liked. Yeah, he had a huge 45 collection. Look at the... It's got... What's that on it? Just a gemstone? Star Wars Christmas records. And they did have at least one of those, didn't they? That's where we get... What do you get a Wookiee for Christmas if he already has a comb? Oh, you had a copy of that. Nice. It'd be fun to hear some of the other things on there. Oh, you had it was a 45 of Moosey Fate. Got it. I thought it was an album. Maybe they released an album, but also had singles of the good ones. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Gave it to a friend with a huge Star Wars collection. Oh, it was a story one. Oh. I didn't know they did that. Had Star Wars records like that. I have a couple of Star Trek story 45s. Which I still haven't listened to because I put everything off. Where can I use it? Gotcha, and maybe they only made one. I love stuff like that, though. And they had the whole Star Wars radio drama, which was wonderful. Yeah. It's neat, the stuff you get as kids. And you don't know if it's uncommon or... You don't think about it, you just have it. Let's look at the Chamber of Death again. Laura does not like the Chamber of Death. No, I know. Yeah, you guys probably played it and listened to it a lot. Oh, it came with a booklet. Gotcha. Okay, I think I know that kind. Like, I think my baby sister had one about the haunted house or something. Yeah. Very tame kid stuff. God, did I? I'm trying to remember if I had any like that. They had some film strips, which I think came with booklets to read, or were they just audio? I can't remember. Well, it's like technology mostly before my time, but you can kind of see the picture. It's a woman, I think, and I can't tell what that is next to her. Nothing else useful there that I can see. And that's us looking around. Let's go back to the door that says 78. Is there something, like, standing on her? We should get a better look at it. Like some little imp, like that famous painting. I don't know. I hope there's nothing in here that can hear our footsteps. No, turn out. There's a way to cancel a movement partway through. Is that? I guess that's just cracks in the walls. Yeah, that's the name of it, just the letter D. That's why I couldn't, when I announced on Twitter, I couldn't put hashtag the name of the game like I usually do, because I don't think Twitter allows you to hashtag individual letters. Like Vampire Hunter D. Maybe we're still... Jury's still out on what kind of story this is. It's a weird story. Never saw Vampire Hunter D. Just remember the library had the VHS. It's a very versatile letter. Yeah. That's all that comes to mind. Wait, did she turn into 4 animals? I think I saw a deer at the bottom. Deer, rabbit. Probably just a coincidence. Oh, that's why they called it that. D for Dracula. Deer bottom, rabbit, right. Hey, necro keys. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. Oh, D for deer. The deer is the key to everything. Yeah, enemy 0. Wish I could remember whether I bought that or not. And D2. You would think that D2 would come after D, but no, they went with the heretic system of naming games. Yeah. Yeah. Why couldn't they make it simple? Vampire deer, that's a new one. Yeah, it should have had a sequel called E. I would have appreciated that. What do you guys think? Like, chicken to the north, horse to the west? Oh, there's a game called D4, and it's completely unrelated. They trolling us. Yeah. One game for each letter of the alphabet. That would be quite an undertaking. I think that's what it is, like chicken north, horse west. Now we don't have to make the painting laugh anymore. What was it you were playing, Necro Keys? Oh, Internet Court. Actually, yeah, I think I was lurking in your stream for that. That seems like a really hilarious FMV game. Nice to see I'm not the only one playing FMV games in February. It's a game. It's an interesting premise. You'll give it that it's a game and that it's FMV, but nothing more. A glowing review. Yeah, I mean, hard to argue with that. Not much room for any way to dispute that. Yeah, what is... drawers. There's bound to be something hidden in them. Another pulsing beetle? The beetles of memory. Looked like someone was picking up a knife and coming after that woman. I don't know if that's supposed to be Laura or somebody else. Yeah, mirror world, Laura. Let's try the other drawer. Yep. Ooh. What's this? Ah. Animals. Again, we can't look at the paintings. That one looked like a giant internal organ. I thought I might be able to beat this tonight, but that plan seems like a total bust. I see nothing about Quincy's teeth anywhere. You just open a book and get transported to another world. Look at a different part. Go right or left. Alright, let's take a look at these four. Laura only is willing to look at two of them. What's in that picture? Is it a woman with some kind of animal, or is that a robe? Yes, turn away from it. It's going all right, Wirebrain. We're making gradual progress. It is a robe. Okay. And that looks like birds? Robe, goat. It's hard to tell, you know. Scan lines, guys. Scan lines. Oh, it opened. Oh, dead people. Are they dead? Well, I mean, that one's missing an arm. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Right, like the singing bus in the haunted mansion. It looks like a club. That's a lot of dead people, yeah. Yeah. And having to get the key out of the corpse's hand. Let's try that key on the drawer on the candelabra desk. The drawer that Laura likes. She wouldn't be caught dead trying a key on a left-hand drawer. Her father taught her better than that. Before he, you know, started slaughtering people. Wait, do we step closer? Or no, step back and then turn? There, no. So far, but you know, we haven't run into anything that kills us yet. I too love the smell of old books, but this is hardly the time, Laura. Oh. This is not a reading book. This is a putting on the shelf in the library book. Every book collector knows there are different kinds of books. Do you guys want me to turn down the audio slightly, chat? Oops. I mean, most of it's really quiet, but I could. Yeah, the stings do seem louder than the rest. Julie. Is that the music? The Necronomicon. The ultimate coffee table book. Here, maybe this will take the edge off those stings. Yeah, do not read the Necronomicon. Yeah, at least they're short and not too harsh. Hopefully it considers the music to be stings. I mean, if you raise the flies from the dead, you don't have to sweep them off. Oh, you have the Vincent Price edition of the Necronomicon. He tells you about using it in some of those.
Laura. Laura. Laura.
It could be anywhere.
Laura. What are you doing? Go back. Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly. If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world. Do you understand, Laura? Quickly!
Effective ending. So abrupt. Does he not know that we can't go back? Are we trying to stop him or help him? Yeah. She's breathing hard after, like, every scare. Yeah, why? Like, Wirebrain, he's trying to get her help with trivial tasks around the house. That's what I thought. I mean, because we came to the hospital to try and find him, and yeah, we're not going to leave just because he tells us to. Yeah, I agree. This was so amazing for the time. I mean, let me put it this way. I had a Sega Genesis back in '95, and I didn't ever see anything like this on a Sega Genesis. Having part of technology, yeah. Laura, can you help me swap the CD-ROM in DOS box? Great. Now I just have to find a green bottle under the stairs. Yow. Somebody really doesn't want me to get out of here. Just see this. Weird that cutscene played twice. Yep, looks pretty solid. Excuse me. So some kind of Triskel. That's a wheel. It didn't swirl back. It turned to a full turn, but I don't think it's spun back a full turn. It's much faster. Anyway, there's only one knob. Get further back from it and see if there may only be one knob. Wait, this is different than when we came up, isn't it? Yeah, we saw this in the... Well, that's one dead mimic. Ew. Just gonna show it again. Because we can't walk around the room. So maybe each time you spin the wheel... Loud noise, the game. Maybe each time you spin the wheel, it transports you to a different location. Like... I'm drawing a blank, but I've seen that in games before. Like elevators in Rot, because I can't think of anything better.
Laura. 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 Soon I will no longer be the man you know. I can feel my control slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be safe from me. Laura, there's nothing I can...
Does sound like a classic parent thing to say. I think, Zatara, when we went into the hospital, then we, basically we saw this gelatinous portal that transported us to this other building. Oh wait, you were here for that, right? So, what I'm hearing from him is that we still have a chance to find him and save him. If it's just soon. So that's the fourth time we turned it. The first couple times I didn't know what I was doing. Ooh, that looks like a brick wall. Yeah, I guess the room is spinning. Dungeon. You know, I've never played Death Trap Dungeon. But yeah, it's like, you look away for a couple minutes and the game throws a big change at you. Outside on the roof of this place, it's like a castle. Actually, no, it kind of looks like we're on the ground. So let's just ascertain whether this is locked first. It's an adventure game. Of course it's locked. wouldn't put my finger in there. Something might bite it off. I don't trust this place. Yeah. All these death traps and rooms of spikes. No, I'm getting some castle vibes. Sagittarius. Do you think we're running into a color puzzle, chat? Because I have some very specific thoughts about color puzzles. Thoughts that I probably shouldn't say because I don't believe my chat is set to be for mature only. With this game, it probably should be. Let's see. I guess we can't go around it. It's like two little cherubs leaning. Ooh, Aquarius? That's good. No, we're not really. We don't act too mature, Chad. We just play violent games. Can I interact with? No, I can't. Oh God. I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Soon there's going to be a key for this puzzle somewhere. We can't walk around here any further. Go back and spin the wheel again. So what is this, 5 spins? 6 spins? Yeah, I lost count. I think that was 5. Oh. Stained glass window with a hideous vampire face. Let's go punch it and have it not break. Or it's just like, well, tried to destroy a beautiful work of art, couldn't do it. Shrug. I give up. Wonder. I can just look at the window. Okay, then it seems unlikely it's going to yield any clues. Wall. Jesus, like looking at Zelda. damn door didn't close half the time when we got to where we could actually exit. So we could see at a glance. Another brick wall. Yep. Can't interact with it. You never know in these games. Yeah, I don't trust these suits of armor. I think that was a quick time event. I saw something flash on the bottom of the screen. Well, hey, we're not dead. Yet. I mean, how brutal would that be? If you had like a game where you couldn't save and that really is the only thing we can do. Then you had to restart the game every time you failed a cutscene. Imagine having to restart a game every time you messed up. If I wanted that, I would play Midnight Raiders. Oh wait, I did. Oh, memory beetle. Yeah, a mess indeed. Okay, good, so it doesn't kill you. I thought I pressed left. Don't see any counter of lives. Let's try that again. Not sure I missed the second one or not. 3D effects tech demo. With polygons so sharp they can kill you. It looks back at her. This reminds me a little of that horror story, Man Size in Marble. That was a creepy one. Yeah. Or no, left, right, left space. It's like putting cheats on a Sega Genesis. All to pieces. Like any of you other chaps want some? Did she take the sword? I guess I don't see it. Yep. Huh. Wait. No. I can't interact with anything else in that room. Hey, Hairball. Yeah, I know. It's unusual to see games named single letters. I feel like there was a game called Z at one point. Strategy game or something? I think, have there been others? I'm sure there was a game called X at some point. And how are you doing, Hairball? You guys, please go... OBS has crashed. It's okay, we have other ways of giving people shoutouts around here. But you guys, please go check out Hairball. Hey. Detritus, the Demon's Quest. Sounds like an RPG. Civilization 7, is that the most recent one? Jeez. You know, Sid, maybe it's time to make a game. They're just new versions of the same one. Sid Meier is not John Madden. Hey, Rush Pirate! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Oh, so sorry, my alerts seem to be not functioning properly. You guys, please go check out Rush Pirate. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of action games, adventure games, shooters, and a whole lot of horror games. And we do this thing where in February we stream FMV games because it's FMV February, and that should be a nationally recognized thing, but isn't. And tonight we're playing D, which is a really strange horror, computer-generated FMV horror adventure from 1995. Quite violent and strange. Oh, playing GoldenEye, the N64 classic. Nice. Let's see who else is here. Mighty Collector, welcome in, and Geomancer, and Draken279. Welcome in, all you guys. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, OBS is having issues. And yeah, we're at this part of the game where we're in this room, turning this wheel to switch us to different rooms. And oh, thanks. Oh, really? It tells you the time. Cool. Yeah, that's OBS does this thing where it crashes and keeps broadcasting, but chat freezes. It's thoroughly obnoxious, and one of these days I'll figure out how to make it stop doing that. And I hope one of these days is soon. You know, actually, chat, I heard my phone. I can't swear beyond a doubt that it's not work. So, who else will be texting me at this hour? So, I'll be right, BRB. Hey guys, nothing important, just intern confirming receipt of something I had sent them. Really, texting at this hour. Most unmannerly. Oh good, I'm glad there's no audio issues. Just OBS issues. Are you playing GoldenEye multiplayer or single player, Rush Pirate? I know that's really great multiplayer classics of that generation. Okay, now this is where we started. So right there. Shoot, I lost track of how many spins, but I know the first couple of spins I check the door. Oh, playing through the single-player campaign. That's fun. Playing. Oh, 007, the hardest difficulty. I played part of a Doom 2 TC that was recreating GoldenEye, but I never played through the actual game, just played it multiplayer a few times. I think I was going to play the first and then play the game. Because I've heard that's one of the really good James Bond movies. And now a brick wall. Wait, so where can I use that sword? Another brick wall. I mean, I'm glad there are not, huge numbers of other passages we have to take. I can't think that I could spear the treasure chest and haul it out of the spike pit. If I could smash that stained glass window with a sword. That'd be my guess, because what are our options? The armor, the fountain, the spike pit, the window. I think that's everything. Oh. Never mind. Closer, it'll do that. Well, at least it doesn't seem to damage the treasure chest. So, you guys from Rush Pirate Stream, have any of you chaps played D before? It's been re-released on Steam. It's the version I'm playing. Fountain and then window. Yeah. Definitely slower paced than a lot of games these days. No denying that. Looks like a vampire to me. I've heard of cut grass before, but this is ridiculous. Thought maybe she'd weakened it enough. So it's like the sword bounces off of it. Some kind of enchantment in that. Watch it one more time. I guess we have to go back to the fountain. Gotta dive into some moon logic at some point. Yeah, I mean, it's been fairly straightforward so far. Shit. Just gonna look at the window and make sure there aren't any shapes. No. Nah. Well, let's go back to the fountain and muck about. Means we have to do another full rotation of these. Wall. Lights. Is it worth? I thought it wouldn't let us look around anymore. I really should have counted out the total number this time. So many brick walls. Is this going to be... Maybe those are just shields on the wall. They kind of look like wheels. Okay, we've vanquished our foe. Nothing more to do here. Yes, this one. This game takes a while to figure out. think this will be the spike pit, but I'll just see if the stairs go down because I'm paranoid about turning too far. Yeah. This should be it. I mean, I kind of appreciate it. You know, as linear as it is, like, it blocks off the room with the books and the bus, so you don't think you're supposed to go back there and keep searching there for some clue. Yeah, I forgot about this door. Is it possible the sword unlocks this? Oh. Place is full of strange locks. So much for our grand plans of smashing that window. What is... Oh, it's a telescope? I did not realize that. And all I see are the stars. Oh. Yep. Wait. What are these symbols? What do we have? That one kind of looks like a tadpole, sort of thing that might swim out of the darkness and into your eye and curse you. In certain horror movies we could mention. And it looks like a sword. Looks like water. It's clearly a suitcase. And that's an elephant. Or, you know, an M with a tail. Water. We saw a water bearer outside. God, there's something. Can you tell what it is, chat? It's like, I can see the stars, but then I think there's some faint dark outline of something. Won't stay around if I keep holding down the key. Yeah, like there and there and like there. Do you guys see it? It's really faint, but I'm not making that up, am I? Maybe it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. Okay. I guess those are just stars. My eyes are just trying to see patterns. Are there a lot of colors here? Or is it just like a couple of different colors of stars? Because I don't know. Well, let's just look at everything. There aren't that many. Oh, all the stars are light blue. Well, that's good. It's not color nonsense. Certainly sounds different. Oh, these are pink. Huh. Wait. Let me look up. If one of these symbols pertains to Sagittarius, then maybe we're just supposed to push the buttons that are a certain color. Yeah, because we saw there were buttons that looked to have colors and shapes by those statues. Looking up astrological signs. You end up looking up things for games that you would never think. Okay. I was right about the water bearer. Okay. So that one, Sagittarius, that makes sense. Oops, no. Mixing up my keys. Just to be absolutely sure, can we all agree that this is light blue, chat? And what color is this? Okay. Thanks. Queer this light blue and Sagittarius green. Oh, I guess we came up the stairs and I forgot. Yeah, no, I do that with a fair number of these adventure games. Like, take notes. Definitely for the Nancy Drew games. I guess like on subsequent playthroughs then we don't even have to go tangle with the suits of armor or look in there because we'll already know. I heard something howl. So green. So are some of these buttons colored green, chat? I assume press the wrong one and we get shot to death by a stone centaur. Because horror game. Top right diamond. Thanks. Is that the only green one? I guess so. Or I just backed away. Okay. And then water boy. Any light blue here? Bottom. Second from the right. If you move her hand too low, then she moves away from it. The time has come, the walrus said. Die a horrible death. Time's up. Please try again. That's okay, chat. We'll just load our save game and... Oh, there are no save games. Oh well. And it's midnight. Yes, something happened, but nothing relating to the puzzle. Okay. Well, that's alright. We made good progress. And we learned how to move forward next time. Oh, interesting. I just noticed the program's name is Laura. Wonder, anything in DOS you could have executables with one character name. But yes, I think it is midnight and I think I'm fighting off a slight cold. We probably should wrap up for the night. Not a sobering game. That's a good way to put it, Zatara. Yeah, I love when games get really creative, and I think we can all agree that D is one of those games. Pretty fun, nice and creepy. There, I suppose I'll find somebody to raid. But as for what's coming up on stream, on Saturday we'll do short horror FMV Saturday, and I think I might play. Yes, get lots of rest, drink lots of hot tea. Well, I can't make hot tea at this hour. The microwave will wake up my roommates. But tomorrow, I'll drink hot tea. Well, we don't have any way. I know we have a microwave at work. But I think on Saturday we're going to play this thriller, FMV thriller called She Sees Red, that I've been wanting to try for a while, then was finally in a GOG sale. And I know it's not exactly horror, but we'll do real FMV horror, possibly a DVD exclusive real FMV horror later in the month. And then, oh, thank you so much, Big Fatty Plus, and you too. Then Sunday, speaking of FMV horror, we're going to continue Goosebumps Horrorland, or Escape from Horrorland, I mean, which is very good so far. Getting smacked around by werewolves, getting laughed at by large caterpillars, getting clobbered by dead tennis players. Need I go on? And then, yeah, next week we'll continue D on Wednesday night. Oh, and as a reminder, the community challenge is still going on. If people want to dump points into that. And Sweet Magnolias is releasing tomorrow on Netflix. Season 4, that is. So you guys should all watch it, because I'm sure there's a large cross-section between people who like, or large overlap between people who like 90s FMV horror video games and people who like the feel-good romantic dramas in the Hallmark tradition. Yeah. Sort of crossover we need. Nintendo Switch 2. Couldn't they have come up with something more original? Like the Nintendo Swamp. Yeah, Swamp. Let's see. Oh, right, I was going to see if we can raid. Nah. Oh, well. Ghoul Babe is playing Tex Murphy Adventure. And that's an FMV game. But oh, House of Mike's playing The Evil Within, which is a horror game. Yeah, let's raid House of Mike. I feel like we don't get to raid him very often, and Ghoul Babe's got a lot more viewers. Bikini Karate Babes? But you mean like one of the most obscene and objectionable adult FMV games ever released? I'm sure I wouldn't play that. I mean, the only way we would have that as a reward is if Airplane Lion hacked my Twitch account and started putting up rewards. But no, I'm sure that's. I'm sure this is a very wholesome, family-friendly stream, as you guys may have noticed, and Obviously, we wouldn't play Bikini Karate Babes around here. Or if we had that as a reward, we would set the channel points value too high for it to be redeemed and increase it by about 50 grand every year so that nobody could ever redeem it. And hey, Jabuwaki, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. I know Jabuwaki as a mod from other streamers. Friendly person. At 30k, you're saving him up, aren't you, Zatara? Awesome. Oh, starting your work day? Sorry about that part. But hopefully it's an easy work day. But yeah, we're going to raid House of Mike tonight. He's a great guy. We don't get to raid much. And yeah, sorry, you're just coming in at the end, Jabuwaki, but we just got a game over, and it's a game that doesn't save, and I'm tired and have work tomorrow. Joy. Alright. OBS in its crashed state, I have to raid from... what's it called? Stream Manager Online. Oh yeah, it has the 2-hour time limit, no save function. But basically you have to learn puzzles and where to go and repeat it on subsequent playthroughs. There we go. That's good. You're getting to bed at a reasonable hour. But oh, have a good night, Stock. Thanks for coming by. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. And thank you for the raids and everything. And I appreciate all the chatters and all the lurkers. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random thoughts. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. And you can also find me in my channel in the retroactive Discord when I remember that Discord exists, which is not often enough. Oh shoot, and thank you for the follow. I just noticed that. My alerts are down. But I hope that everybody has a good night, has plenty of wonderful nightmares. Say hi to House of Mike, and thanks. And I'll see you guys here on Saturday for more creepy FMV fun. Raid, damn you, raid!